All right, that's the training we had. We're going to go ahead and roll right into the pro tip of the week. So when it comes to Wi-Fi, you need to understand your risk. And that just comes down to is, okay, so if you're a business, you're putting in Wi-Fi. This is not necessarily for your Wi-Fi at home, but it can be because people can steal your Wi-Fi. But you need to understand the risk of doing this. So if you have wireless Wi-Fi in your house or in your business and you do not secure it, you run the risk of being legally liable for the Wi-Fi. Yes, I said it. You could be Bill, who's surfing the bad stuff, the naked kitties on your WordPress website or on using your Wi-Fi, could end up having the kitty police come down and say, no, you can't do that, and they can come get you. So it's important for you to secure your Wi-Fi when it comes to your business and to your own, even in your individual house. Encryption, just say yes, just do it. One of the encryption methods is WP2, okay? And not WP, that's WordPress. WPA2, okay? And then there's WPA, and then there's WEP, W-E-P, Whiskey Echo Papa. Okay, so WPA, WPA2, I should say, is the newest and most current version, and it uses AES 256. And what it is basically it uses a higher level of encryption. It's better to use, so just do it. Just use it. All of the newer wireless access points that come out, you can buy at your local retailer, Best Buy, or online, wherever it may be, they all come with WPA2. WEP, the Whiskey Echo Papa, is not very well known or not really available anymore. You can't get it on newer systems. However, it's still available on older systems. And these hardware, these things, they last forever. So guess what? It's probably out there. If you have a system with that, you need to get away from it. WEP is just bad. It can be broken real quick, and people can break into your system. There's passwords. You also need to put passwords on your physical device. And so, like, if you have your WordPress, I'm going to be saying WordPress now when I'm talking Wi-Fi, your Wi-Fi access point in your house, you need to make sure that you put a password on it so it limits the access to it from whomever, kids, or if it's in your business, you don't want your employees to have access to it. You need to put a password on the physical device. You also need to put password for access. So if I need to access my access point, my wireless stuff, it needs to have a username and password to log into it. Do not use the default. Do not use admin or admin password. Do not use that. Change that, please. For the sake of all it's good and holy, please do it. It's just a perfect way for people to get in. What we would do when I'd hack into a site, we would actually just go online. We'd find out what their router is or what their access point is, and we would just search online for what is the default passwords. And guess what? A lot of times they worked. So just don't do that. So network broadcasting, you can set it so that it will broadcast or not broadcast. So when it's broadcasting, it's going, hey, look at me, look at me. You can set that up so that it doesn't. I recommend you don't. Unless you're in a business where you're offering up free Wi-Fi, well, then you have to. But the broadcasting piece just says one more thing, that I'm here. It doesn't mean that if you turn it off, they can't find you. They can. It's just one less thing to have configured. You also need to change your wireless name. So they call it the SSID. And you need to change that to something other than Netgear or whatever the companies that you're using's title is. And the reason I say that is because we don't want to give attackers any more information than they already have. If they know the name of your wireless access point, then that gives them going, okay, well, hey, he's using a Netgear X. I'll go online and look and see what is the login for a Netgear X. And then I will try these default username and passwords and see if they work. So something to consider. You need to update the software. They call it the firmware. So the software for the device itself, you need to update that. And it's usually it can do it automatically, but in many cases you have to actually go in and physically update it. So you need to look at that and keep that thing current. And then the device we talked about with WEP. If your device is like older than dirt and has been around like when rocks were soft kind of thing, then you need to really consider just upgrading the device. I know they run forever. They do. You can repurpose it for something else, but I highly recommend that you just get a new device if it's your primary wireless to your site or to your house, to your business. There's also some really cool things that you can do now with wireless that we'll go into in future episodes, but just something to consider with that.